Alright, welcome back everybody to episode 7 of This is the Police. We're gonna dive right on in. The last time we had a cutscene with the FBI and we're going to be going to, I believe, Shift B was it? Uh, yeah, no, you're a new recruit and I'm not going to let you go home. So no, you're gonna have to work. Start the day. Everybody looks like they're fresh. Fresh and ready to go. I did forget to mention that I had to replace my mole in my shift, so I think I have two moles now. I have one on... oh, maybe not. I did replace my mole in shift B, which is Koizumi. I might get another one for shift A just in case. Oh, the labor market, let's see. So we have 12 on shift A, and I believe 11 on shift B. Oh no, 10. Yeah, we gotta put one on shift B. Let's see. Let's go with... I don't know. Marcus Crouch, Jonathan... Let's go with Jonathan Fowl. Shift B. Share with the pharmaceuticals. Yes, we're gonna take everything this time around. Hey, Spain. Our officer passed the academy. Good. Beasley is not on the case, so we might have to wait for shift A. Serial murder. Let's put... we only have two available. Let's put Anderson and Marlowe on the case. Two detectives. 21-year-old Allison Bell, City Hall intern, was brutally murdered under permit. Ah, yeah, that's right. This is the one with the FBI. So let's get that going. We have to wait to arrest him, take down the gang. Finally. No, Beast Man found himself stuck in an elevator, but when people attempted to help him out, he lashed out and began to strangle one of them. This is the third time I'm late to work, and it's all because of this fucking elevator. Wow. Very violent. Purdy, Dixon, and Higgins. It's like a very short day, or... still missing for one more. I have a bunch of my detectives on this one. I have 4 of them. Put Delozar on there. We archived the double homicide. Let's send another one of our officers to the academy. Let's send Chavez. See if she does well.
410A in progress.
An elderly concierge reports that you saw an angry crow through the window attacking someone's car with a baseball bat, yelling, "Get out, you painted wretch! Come on, I know you can hear me. I will kill you myself." Jeez. Send Koizumi and Chavez. Oh. 3 new frames. Let's open the investigation. Oh, Detective Marlowe fell into a violent trap set by the dentist, was declared dead on the scene. Aw, man, I just hired him. Shit. Mr. Boyd, after the needless death of Detective Marlowe, the guys had a quick word and we decided we can't keep going assignments without SWAT support. Hello, Jack. I suspect you don't like the dentist nickname anymore than I do. But let's just say that is who I am and get down to business. Take a good look at the postcard I sent you. It points to a place where I hid something. Follow the clues, keep on the trail. Let's just say there's a reason I'm giving you a chance to catch me, but don't dare share this clue with the feds, or the trail will go cold, I promise you. And hurry. If don't figure out the right place in the next one, I'll destroy all the evidence and walk away. Okay. Let's see what we got. Card number 1. I see angels, yes. Okay, I see angels. Are we trying to point to heaven? think it might be heaven. It might be the halo, right? Because angels, halo, yeah. Chief, you've gotten yourself into a dangerous game and you can't live on without evidence on the dentist. You hold in your hand a key to what happened to the victims. Look closely at the image on the card. It'll help you figure out where the evidence is hidden. Send your detectives, but don't go around blindly guessing until you have the resources to go to all possible places in time. Proceed. Okay.
412A.
Assault. First, let's. Man, God, that is unfortunate. So I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna hire Helen Bowling after this. Jeez, I'm losing people left and right. Let's go Holy House murder. Let's go send Anderson with the SWAT. Oh man, I don't have 2 officers. Oh man, hold on. Let's see. Details. Okay, let's take Wise off of the case. Hold on, what's this? Mr. Boyd, my attempts to raise ratings of Justice for All failed and I was let go, but I'm getting ready to launch a new TV project, this time about the harsh everyday life of ordinary officers. For the pilot, so I need 2 cops who we can ride around with for several hours. We'll go around the city in the police car and record various real-life stories. Your officer will be awarded $300 and you'll get a more impressive bonus. This time we do have a real budget. Strong and Maraud. No, let's do Yancey. Okay, let us go to the Holy House piece. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Get SWAT to go with them.
410A complete.
Good. Gotta get Ames. Sheesh. Let's get Ames. Arson. 3 people died in a blaze at the Freeburg Birth Control Union Women's Center. Okay, we'll send Ames. Jack, Officer Yancey somehow learned about the postcard from the dentist and he's up in arms that you've been suppressing evidence. He demanded I take action to me, or he's taking this directly to the prosecutor's office. I can sit on it for a couple more days, but we have to do something fast. Let's go see. You have discovered evidence by the dentist. Nice. Chief, thank you for the wonderful help. I think it'll make a great TV series. In fact, we ran out of true stories and had to improvise a little, and I think someone blurted out something not very nice about the police and about you personally, but I take it to heart. But don't take it to heart. Yeah, let's see. Affairs, police station. This is the thanks I get from my officers. We could murder him. Let's see. Do a barbecue. Do you? We'll do Purdy, and we'll do. No. Oh, okay. Miss Ayers, I was about to go home when the building suddenly lost power and it got really quiet. Then I heard a muffled noise like a little clap from just down the street. The building had about 10 employees. I didn't notice the smoke at first, and when I saw the fire, I began to yell, but it was too late. Some people just didn't make it out. At the time of the tragedy, I should have already been home. I was just leaving and ran into Ronald Sherman on the street. He's the ex-husband of one of our patients who decided not to have her child after she consulted with the Freeburg Birth Control Union. After that, Mr. Sherman openly quarreled with his wife. I understand he beat her and later they divorced. Since then, he's come to our office several times, and on the evening of the fire, he was standing across the road wearing a large backpack. He made a point of walking past me, and he muttered something in the spirit of "burn in hell, bitch." I thought how close I already was to hell if people could wear such ugly red sweaters. The fire was started with a small plastic canister filled with accelerant, which was thrown into the street through an open window. When the fire began, the building was already without power, which interfered with the usual evacuation plan. Damage to the external cables showed that they were not cut but simply pulled from the wall by force. Huh. Oh boy. Let's see. Michael Gibson was away from his vegetable shop for 2 minutes and someone managed to steal a big cart filled with watermelons. I bought that hauler a month ago, bright orange. Easy to spot. The thing weighs almost 500 pounds, so they can't have gotten far. A bank employee reports that a suspicious man came into the bank. He's obviously trying to cash a forged check. The cashier also says that the man is hiding something under his jacket. Alright. Let's see, Vargas. I mean, I guess I could get Yancey killed. Oh, wait. Oh, I should have waited. Shit.
Officer.
Across the market is an elderly couple rolling a big blue cart filled with fruit that look like watermelons.
811 in
Around the
progress.
farmer's market, there are 3 carts. One of them is orange, filled with watermelons. 3 women are carrying something over to a small truck.
911.
Sweet.
We've got a situation here.
The suspect sitting in a chair, obviously very nervous. He grows very agitated when he sees the police and starts banging his foot on the floor. The man suddenly jumps up and grabs the woman standing next to him, putting a huge knife to her throat. He knows the police are there for him.
1310 complete.
Woof. Strong and Yancey, the paddy wagon. Oh. Gotta wait for everybody to get back. Alright, everybody's back. With the paddy wagon. Shouldn't have wasted my money on the on the Vargas family. Vargas mansion. It's all good.
811 complete.
Look at that. Easy money. Three new frames. Alright. You really gotta get the other one done though. Nice. We'll get that one done as quick as possible. And day should be over. Let's end it. Yes, we will declare him dead. End the day.
So I went downstairs figuring I'd find some mercenary or an escaped serial killer or some other lowlife I'd put away, right? But when I hit the lights, I saw a young kid. Couldn't have been 20. Skinny, dirty. Didn't even have a real weapon, just a rusty shiv. He just stood there, didn't say anything. My whole career, I've been staring down the most dangerous people in the country, and the only one to get into my house and scare my family to death was just some kid about to crap his pants. And I pointed my gun at him, and he just stood there with his mouth open.
Bad luck for him.
He was pretty lucky to still be alive. And you know what? It was you that saved him.
I think you have me confused with somebody else, Ethan.
No. Listen. All these years, me and Marla joked about how dangerous my job is. We figured that sooner or later someone would sneak into our house and cut us to pieces, yeah? Pretty dark jokes, but innocent enough. And Marla asks me not to jump into gunfights when she kisses me on the cheek before I leave for work. It's like we figured that if we joke about stuff like that, then it'll never actually happen. But, while I trained my gun at the kid's nose, I finally realized someone really can get into our house. Someone really can cut us to pieces. Now that it finally happened, I can't make any more jokes like that. Marla won't laugh anymore. She'll burst into tears and stay in bed all day crying, hating me more and more every second. So I figured the only way out of the situation was to show her that if someone really does dare to break into our house, he's guaranteed to get a bullet in the face. He'll die right there on the living room carpet.
God, Ethan, didn't know you were so bloodthirsty.
I'm telling you, Jack, I was serious about shooting this kid right there where he stood. I was about to pull the trigger. But then I remembered you. Remembered 1,000 years ago, we went to the lake and had some beers after an ethics lecture at the academy. I was all angry with that professor, Laszlo, yeah. Remember what he always told us? Being a good policeman is very simple. You just need to keep doing the right thing. I hated those pretentious speeches. I cussed Laszlo up and down and said, if you always do what's right, you've turned yourself into a robot. And you just sat there, drunk eyes staring into the distance. And you were all calm and said, no, Ethan, it's the other way around. To do the right thing takes everything you got as a human.
I said that. Oh, what an idiot I was.
Come on, Jack, it's not funny. When things get bad, it's those moments you gotta be hopeful and stay human. And I did just like you said. I stayed human. And then I slapped the cuffs on the kid in one quick move, just like Bobby Flash.
Bobby Flash?
What? You don't remember Evening Freeburg, the old news column? Stories about the cop hero Bobby Flash? I heard they even published a book a few years ago.
Oh, that Bobby Flash.
Yeah, that Bobby Flash. How can you not remember Bobby Flash? We all argued at junior high about which one of us would be Bobby Flash when he grows up. Oh, I'm no Bobby Flash. A hero cop would never think about shooting a terrified teenager. But wait a minute. If I'm not Bobby Flash, then maybe you are.
Only
Yeah,
you knew, buddy.
maybe so.
City Hall intern found dead in apartment. Freeburg housing construction affordable. 21-year-old Allison Bell victim of brutal murder. Let's see where we stand. Okay, City Hall's looking pretty good. Alright, so we're not too bad. Better. I drank too much. I don't think I can hold it together. You're gonna get fired. My neighbor died and his wife asked me to help with the funeral. Yes, but come tomorrow. Can't be having drunk cops. Come on now. Okay. Jack, we hear your employees got on camera and said all sorts of rubbish to discredit you in the Freeburg police. We had to put pressure on the TV studio to close down the show. From now on, keep your chatty little monkeys over there and check. And as for Yancy Strong, I want them gone by tomorrow. Ooh. That is unfortunate. Well, crime trap tomorrow, shit. You're getting fired for sure. Bowling to shift B. We'll get Marcus. Oh, we'll get Alice Crosby to shift A. Jeez. best cop strong. Jeez. Alright. As Freeburg police failed to detect the appearance of a famous serial killer in the city, it's become clear that your detectives are not up to the challenge. You have 7 days to fully update your detective roster. Find some smart young faces and those other assholes working for keep them as far away from the police station as possible. Yeah, share 50% with the staff. SWAT. Let's go with Robbins and let's go Morris. Actually Forbes. Finally get that over with. Problem is there's no one in the labor market that's young per se. Let's see, let's put who's on the same, let's see, labor market. So it's Beasley, Weaver, DeLozar, Carson, Ames, Anderson, and Wise. Okay. So you guys are all the same. So we'll put you there. And we'll put him there after we're done arresting and taking on this gang.
1111 B in progress.
An old man complained that a suspicious guy was lurking around his apartment building. He doesn't live here. I know the faces of all my neighbors. Guys selling drugs. Alright. Send 3 of you. Something suspicious is going on near the forest. Ah, that's right. This is the... Well, we're firing him anyways, so it doesn't matter. Hey, look at that. Case closed. Eliminate the gang. Wheels of Empire is gone. Now we can put... Oh. The guy didn't have any drugs. He was only waiting for his girlfriend who had to answer his call since they quarreled. False alarm, of course. Okay, he's almost back on the station, which is good. Made a mistake here, which is fine. See, let's do a barbecue. You, Spain, and let's do Woogles. Yeah, I think that would be good. We'll send Forbes to the academy.
In progress.
And a man attacked a sales girl at the flower shop when she refused to give him a bouquet of roses on credit. Eyewitnesses report that the man struck the poor girl with a pistol and started to choke her with some packing tape. All the while he kept yelling, "I just want to be treated like a human." Yeah. Apparently you don't treat others like a human. Sheesh. Pair the veterans with the new recruits. Detectives. Beasley, there you go.
412.
Nice. An armed man wearing an explosive vest is standing next to the traction at the ice arena, demanding that the dangerous stuff be dismantled and removed right away. Park visitors and their children are trapped on the Ferris wheel, and the offenders refusing to let them leave. Oh boy. Alright. Send pretty much most of you out. 4 silk, 4. Look at that, beautiful.
712 in progress.
Oh boy, we don't have SWAT again. Felipe Santos said that his former business partner, together with 3 armed accomplices, broke into his house and demanded money. Santos couldn't pay. He keeps all his cash all his cash is in the bank. So they kidnapped the man's wife and their infant and took them to an abandoned house on the outskirts of the suburbs. They ordered him to return with the money within 3 hours. His name is Rafael Sosa. We created the company 3 years ago. Business was lousy, so he blackmailed me after the first year and forced me to buy him out for a huge sum of money. Now he found out that the business turned around and he wants even more. Gotta wait till all our officers are back. Should be the last call of the day. Oh, nope, I lied. Just as I said that. A motel manager saw some people dragging a limp body from one of the rooms. Now they're tearing the room apart, obviously looking for something. Yeah, that's very concerning. Possible homicide. Detective Weaver. This is for which shift is Weaver on? Oh, she's on a shift A. Yeah, well. Might as well get this over with. Don't have SWAT support, which is fine. Conan and O'Toole organized the underground fights, and this time they're happening somewhere in the port area. We have to send 2 officers to lead investigate.
Officer on scene.
A man with a gun in his hand is smoking on the porch of the abandoned house. The music inside the house is pumping loudly. 3 armed men are sitting at a table playing cards in the corner. There's a frightened woman with a child.
Complete.
That's how you do it.
Officer
These people, there's people shining flashlights inside the room, and the voices of the perpetrators are raised. The criminals are confused. One has a knife and the rest just have flashlights. There's a body on the floor covered in stab wounds.
410 complete.
Yes. You were able to arrest all suspects. Yes, very good. End the day. He's fired. We just get there. Ooh, they're all tired. Yikes.